Hey everybody, it is game one of round two. Habs are in Buffalo. I got all my usual stuff, and the hangout starts now. All right. Who would have thought at the beginning of the season if somebody would have told you the Habs are going to play Buffalo in round two? Yeah, that'd be awesome. And here we are, Habs in Buffalo to play the first game of round two. Um, so I've got, my usual whatever news I could find, and I got my usual stats and some other stuff. And let's see, where am I? And guess the score contest. Guess the score of the game and the first goal scorer of the game. You can pick one guy from each team to accomplish that feat. If you're the first person in the chat with that combination, you would win $15 off purchase at the merch store. My guest tonight, 3-2 Habs. 3-2 Habs. Caulfield or Byram with the first goal. Caulfield or Byram first goal. 3-2 Habs. Leave your guesses in the chat. Good luck to everybody. All right. First thing I got, I thought that was really funny. So if you're English, it says, basically it says made with the tears of Kucherov. So there's Kucherov crying. And if you remember back in 21, with what he did after they beat us, and so I think that's super funny. This one will go down in history as the miracle in Tampa. The Canadiens are the first team in NHL history to win a playoff game with less than 10 shots on goal. They had 9. Bryce Pickford, Habs prospect, was named the 2026 WHL Defenseman of the Year. He had 83 points, 45 goals, 38 assists in 55 games. He also had 12 points, 6 goals, 6 assists in 15 playoff games. One of the best Canadiens prospects. Yes, he is. Jacob Dobish, record in the first round, 923 save percentage, 203 goals against. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. This one. Jacob Dobish also was the 5th rookie goaltender in Canadiens history to win a Game 7. Not too shabby. Nick Suzuki, Frank Selke, finalist. And I believe the winner of he'll win the Frank Selke. I don't see those other two out beating Suzuki. So Nick Suzuki, a Frank Selke Trophy finalist, and should be a winner. Ivan Demidov is a Calder Trophy finalist as well. He's actually leading in the Calder points, but Matthew Schaefer, he's going to win. He's only a little bit behind. He's a defenseman, and with his total story and everything, he's going to win. It's unfortunate for Demidov, but what are you going to do? All right. Happy birthday to Brendan Gallagher. I should take that down, right? So happy birthday to Brendan Gallagher. He turns 34 today. And also happy birthday to my ex-wife, Louise. I'm not going to tell you how old she turns today. Love you, Lou. I'm not sure if she's watching yet, but I won't tell you how old she turns today. She's going to smack me if I do. She's still just 39. Suzuki and Demidov, I showed that. Why am I reading this? Habs were 2-2-0 versus Buffalo during the regular season, each winning 1 at home and 1 away. Each team had 13 goals. All 4 games were decided by 2 goals, no overtimes, obviously. Habs power play will be key. Can they get it going again is really the key. Buffalo has the 3rd best PK in the playoffs, but worst power play at 4.2%. So I don't know if it's because Boston's PK was fantastic or just that Buffalo's power play not good. We're going to find out. They had 1 goal in 24 chances, and they gave up a shorty, so it balanced itself out, kind of. Habs won 3 games in Tampa. So far, they're a better road team than a home team because they also lost, 2 at home? Dobson Wait a second. Let me do that again. They also only won one at home, lost two. Dobson, Noah Dobson from. Let me get this. Start over. Noah Dobson from game one. Oh yeah, that's what I meant. Having Noah Dobson in the lineup from game one of the series, I couldn't figure out what the hell I wrote. Should be a boost, I think, for Montreal in this series. They managed to beat Tampa without him, except for the last game. Having him all series, gotta think that has to be in their favor, without a doubt. All right. Refs tonight, not great. Pierre Lambert and Wes McCauley. Two shitty refs. But aren't all the refs shitty? But these two in particular are not great for Montreal. Players to watch so far in these playoffs. For points, Lane Hudson has 6. Tage Thompson has 7. Goals, Slavkovsky has 3 and Alex Tuch has 4. And for assists, both with 5 are Suzuki and Thompson. Team stats for this for the playoffs. Power play percentage, Montreal 19.2, fifth in the league, although not great in the last 3 games of the Tampa series. And Buffalo, as mentioned before, 4.2, last in the playoffs. Penalty kill percentage, 82.8 for Montreal. That's 11th, and 82.8 is pretty good. But Buffalo's at 87.5, and they're 6th. So the power play is going to need to really be good. Face-off percentage, 55.6 for Montreal, 3rd in the playoffs, and 43.8 for Buffalo, last in the playoffs. Goals for per game, 2.29 for Montreal, 10th, and 3.33 for Buffalo, 6th. Goals against per game, 2.14 for Montreal, 4th, and an even 2 for Buffalo, that's 2nd. So this is going to be pretty tight game series. Goalies tonight, Jacob Dobish. I was going to say Fowler for a second. Jacob Dobish, 4-3, 203 goals against, 923 save percentage, no shutouts. And I do believe it's Alex Lyon, 3-1, 114 goals against, and a 955 save percentage. No shutouts. So 2 very good goalies in net right now, tonight anyway. Projected lineup for the Sabres, Krebs, Thompson, and Tuch are line 1. McLeod, Zucker, I think, and Quinn are line 2. Norris, Vincent, and Dunn line 3. And Mountains 4. Pairings are Dahlin and Samuelson, Byram and Power, and Stanley and Timmins. And for Montreal, I don't think there's any changes. Didn't put it in. Nope. Suzuki, Caulfield, and Slav. Evans, Newhook, Demidov. I don't think that's changed from the last game, though. Dino, Texier, and Anderson. Doc, Bolduc, and Valeno. Matheson, Carrier, Hudson, Dobson, Gooley, Jackeye. Jackeye is back in the lineup. And there you go. I see my partner there, Matt's joining me any second now. Let's get to you guys in the... Oh, I'm going to put this up right now. I forgot after we beat Tampa and all the excitement, but at the store right now, you can find your... we beat Cooch without spending an extra $16 million. Mug and T-shirt. Those are available right now at the store. Check it out. Address is at the bottom of the screen or the little QR code up at the top of the screen there. And check that out. Hey, Matt.
Yo. Game 2. Or excuse me, game 1
yeah,
round.
No, we're not hearing Matt. Don't hear you. Sorry.
What?
Sorry. Oh, I know why. I'm sorry. It means I need these to hear. That is called a senior moment, brought to you by
What's up, Andre? Who's
by
Phil?
the
What's going on,
marijuana
peeps?
community.
Hey, bye, Eddie, Phil. Good to see everyone. Mary Jo.
Shit, there's a shit ton of
Guru.
There's a shit ton of comments. All right. Let me put this up because I forgot to do that. Because aforementioned senior problem. Guru, 4-2 Habs, Caulfield or Thompson, Paul Duffy, 5-2 Habs, Bolduc, or Tuck? Bolduc, fuck Tuck. I guess that's what he wrote, but Tuck, Bolduc or Tuck. Bye-bye, this day in 1993. We're underway, by the way. Did I take that long? Well, I'm going to just like everybody, I can't do all those and be underway here on two screens. One I can actually see, and one is all fuzzy.
Yeah, you gotta just give it a minute.
Yeah, give it a minute.
Habs off to a great start. I already took a fucking penalty.
Oh yeah, Lane Hudson tripping. 30 seconds in. Nice. Let's see. Dion in 1983 on this day wins it in OT. He did something his older brother Marcel never accomplished. He scored an overtime goal in the playoffs, and he pointed to himself, didn't he? And said, "I got it." Was that the goal? Something like that?
I don't know.
Because they weren't sure who got it or something. Something like that. He did something I didn't like, and that's the reason I don't like Gilbert Dion right now, even though he's an ex-Hab and he did well that year and all that. Okay, your screen is unviewable to me.
And I'm trying to fix
honestly.
it.
So let's see. There is just less than a minute into the first already. No shots. 1:34 left on their power play, and there's no score. Bayby's got 4-2 Habs, Cole or Tuck. Don't worry, by the way, if I don't read out your score, I know by the time. They all count, the ones that are in. I'm going to say anybody that hasn't given one, it's cut off at this point at 7:12. Okay?
My screen's all set now, Rick. I fixed it.
Yeah, much better. I don't know where was I? Mary Jo. No, I got Paul Murphy. I'm just looking for the scores right now. 4-1 Slav or some Sabre imbecile's goal. Mary Jo 4-2. Evans or McLeod. Andre, hey Andre. I hope it's going to be a fun game. Hey there, Kenny.
Big hit. Oh, who was that?
What? Hey, huh? Who?
The big hit. Sabres trying to gain the zone. I don't know who it was.
I did not see it, and that's
it was Newhooks. So. Somebody up right at the line.
Nice. Hope the first line gets going tonight, too. Uzu. Demitov's performance would award him the Calder 9 on 10 seasons. Unlucky he landed on the 10th season. 100%. He would have won if it wasn't a defenseman that close to him. And also Matthew Schaefer with his whole story and the way he played this year as well. Yeah.
There's a lot of red in the stands tonight.
There's a lot of red in Buffalo. Well, it's Buffalo.
That's what I was, and when I said that too, like when we talked about it, we went off air after Game 7. I said, I bet you it's going to be a lot of might be close to 50-50 because it's in Buffalo
until ice gets there and then takes out half of Canadians. But yeah, no, listen, they're so close to Canada and all that stuff. I'm not surprised. I'm a little bit that so many Canadians went over the border, but that's how much we love hockey. That's all there is to it. All right. Slav playing right wing tonight. Buffalo has worst power play. Slav on first line. He's back. He should be back on first line. Am I right? Wrong?
Jesus, Dobish, fix it. It's like the fourth fucking time counting last game. The mask came off.
Yeah, really, eh? Bye-bye, McCauley. That's the third time in now 8 playoff games we got McCauley. It's Who's fault. You read Who's comment. It's his fault. We got McCauley. All right, got to the bottom. Look at that. David Hudson or Doan, 4-1 Habs. And there we go. That'll be the last one. Cut off with David there, even though it's a minute after what I said, but fine for David. All right, we're almost 3 minutes in on that screen, and we're 2.5 on the other screen. One shot for Buffalo and no score. Power play just finished on that screen, was over a bit on that screen. Going to be a tough
pretty
night.
in sync tonight, huh?
Who?
Both screens you're looking at.
No, 30 seconds apart. Is that in sync?
Oh, it's still 30?
In sync was a boys band.
Shut up. Should probably turn your other screen off so we're on the same time. Just suggestion.
Nope, that's a backup. I don't look at it too much, but
oh, okay.
It's
Well, yeah,
called a
well, that's
backup.
what I'm. Yeah, just don't look at it too much. That way we're.
no, I don't unless I have to, or my eye gets caught looking over there, which is half the time. Not just joking. You can have the same score, if you have different goal scorers, Paul.
Oh, good block.
And also, you can have the same goal scorers if you have a different score. All right, almost 4 minutes in on the screen I'm looking at. Still only one shot. Come on.
Oh, Hudson, shoot that!
Shoot!
Oh,
Oh, he hit the post. Son of a bitch.
Woo.
You'll allow it? No worries, Paul. Wait, that's actually a Korean player and it's spelled what? Sumgun. What the hell are you talking about?
Save line just off the top of the pad there.
Oh, Sumgun. Okay. I get it now. Down crossbar, yes. Phil called it a goal. Unless he's ahead of us, and there you go. That's what he called. Josh Doan. Somebody had Doan. Paul Murphy. Didn't you have Doan? David William had Doan. David. Anybody else have Doan?
Hudson blew an edge.
Yep. Just the first goal. Nothing to worry about.
That happens.
Unfortunately, it does. Okay, so only David William had Doan. All right, David, you're the only one in the running. But let's for you, I hope they don't get another goal because you only gave them one. We need 4 Montreal goals. Yes, David, I got you down. You're the only one that had Doan, David. That's what I was saying. You're the only one. Cam says, hey, Cam, line looks shaky anyway. Pepper him. So if they just go up and sprinkle some pepper on them, you think the pucks will go in?
No, just shoot the puck at him.
You wouldn't know a joke if it slapped you in the face, would you?
I know it was a joke.
Cam, you had down too. Too bad you didn't put it in here. My dad jokes make you flaccid? Good, because I would not want to make you the other way around, to be honest with you. So I'm very happy that is how it works. It would worry me if you said it was the other way around.
Whoa!
Phil is a dad now, and he just made a really bad dad joke. So I love it, Phil. Thank you for that. One timer coming. He wasn't coming. He's just breathing hard. Cam, I think you need glasses, possibly.
He has glasses.
You need new ones? You see what he wrote there? Definitely needs new ones.
I did not have to look at the chat.
Be different. If he's talking about me, okay, I get it. But
thank you, Cameron.
Flattery obviously will get you everywhere with Matt.
Well, he's clearly has his glasses on.
Clearly, his glasses are very dirty. I wear glasses, okay? How could I hate blind people? Honest take on the Leafs getting first overall. I cannot stand on my desk and take a shit on it on camera, so can't give you an honest take. Honest take? You know how your president's been talking about rigged elections? That's my honest take. That's what... Just figure out what I meant by that. Helen is playing, I guess, Galley out. Who? Wait a second. Who's Helen?
Probably trying to spell Valeno.
David, I'm sorry. I don't know how that's spelling up, but who are you talking about? I can't even put that together. Helen, who would you mean Kapanen? No? Is Kapanen in? I thought Galley was in.
No, Galley and Struble out, Valeno and Jackeye in.
Oh, Valeno. Are you speaking, like, is it voice? I'm just want no, because that'll happen. I didn't put Valeno together for that, so sorry, David. The Leafs, yeah, they'll lose anyway. They get the first next year, and then they lose their next two firsts to Philly and Boston, or Boston and Philly, respectively.
Oh, good try to know there. Really good chance.
I've been talking too much. I have no idea how this is going, to be honest with you. But we are 9.5 minutes into the first. Shots are 4-2 Montreal, 1-0 Buffalo, though.
Nice, Arbor. Good physical play there.
Andy not happy. You see the way he closed the... Oh! He couldn't get a... Who was that? Valeno?
Yeah.
Why couldn't he get a shot off? Nice drop pass.
Good stop, Jacob Dobesh.
Dobesh. good to see Dobish looking fine. That was the question, second round. You never know, right? We're rookie goalie.
Yeah.
Veleno was a pass first guy. I mean, he decided to pass by the net first. Check it out, see if he should have shot or not. Size it up. He needs to do a little more drive-by shooting.
Oh. Woo, Demidov, really good opportunity.
Yeah. Going for commercials. All right, so far so good, sort of. I mean, we're down 1-0, but it doesn't seem to worry me so much against Buffalo. I don't know if we're going to score more than we did, against Tampa, but I have a feeling the games might be a little bit higher scoring. First game, I went with 3-2 just because I really tried to figure it out, and it's like, I don't know where it's going to go. 3-2 is a safe number, and I went with that, and we'll see. But I don't know. I have this feeling there'll be more offense, hopefully from the first line. That would be great.
Yeah, look, I think one thing I've seen so far that's a big difference than what it was against Tampa is the Habs have been able to when they break in the zone, they've been able to kind of work the puck around a little bit and get shots on. They're not the Sabres defense isn't really like kind of smothering them like Tampa was doing. They get a little bit more room to work out there. So
yeah, so let's hope that is the case. We also have Noah Dobson from game 1. So I like our chances.
Oh, yeah.
Phil, what's in 5? You picking Habs in 5? Yeah, I don't know that I'd pick that. Guru, just read your comment, and yes, the Leafs did a Leaf thing, hired a Leaf GM, like you'd expect, and poor Matt Sundin, who has to now live with that. Five coconuts, cool running.
Sundin's like an advisor to the GM. The GM is John Chayka.
Yeah, Sundin is the president. Chayka's the GM.
He's not. His title's not. His title's weird. It's like special advisor. Excuse me, special advisor to the GM or something, like executive advisor. I don't know.
Who? Sundin?
Sundin, yeah.
Oh, I thought he was the president of Hockey Ops. That's what I read the first time I saw it.
I mean, it's pretty much what he'll be doing, but his title's weird.
Toronto's weird, so
yeah.
Apropos.
Checks out.
Yep. Ah, come on. Well, I guess, starting the way the other series started. Penalty, Montreal. Penalty, Montreal. Penalty, Montreal. Cam says, rumor has it McKenna requested a trade out of Toronto already.
Oh, my God. Yeah, I don't know about that one, man.
I didn't have to look at it to already know because I already said they're starting already.
Yeah, I don't like that. But whatever.
The only thing is they have a 4.2% power play, Buffalo. Nothing to write home about, that's for sure. We'll see if it carries on through the playoffs, but I mean, either Boston was just lights out on the PK or Buffalo's power play sucks. One of the two.
I mean, Boston's PK was all right, but Buffalo's power play is not good.
4.2%. I don't know when the last time I saw a playoff team with a 4.2% power play in the playoff, not coming into the playoff. If you give them enough chances, they'll capitalize. But Guru at 4.2%, you got to give them like 20 chances to get a goal if they continue with that at that rate. Who's who tripping call? A bullshit call. That's what I should have said when I read it. Why did he get the penalty? Bullshit. That's why he got the penalty. Cam, you're a Bruins fan? I did not know this.
Mm-hmm.
Power play goal, 2-0. So, well, I guess I jinxed it. Well, they got one power play goal. The rest of the series, they won't get one. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna
happened?
do?
It was like a scramble.
In about 5 minutes, so it'll be another penalty. It'll be going to Montreal as well. Did the announcer on this that we're watching just say, "What a battle by Dobes"? Did he just say that? What a battle by Dobes. Jacob Dobes. And, most people, okay, first time you see the name, you might say that. But that guy shouldn't say that. And, another one of those guys that he didn't get the job because he was smart. Yeah, I don't like this being down by 2 in the first period. But Montreal will come back. Paul, we didn't pay for the calls. That's the thing. Montreal didn't pay. Buffalo obviously paid to get the calls. Jesse, how's it going, Jesse? You watching the game? I had to look at that name to make sure that was. But then I looked and saw the picture, and that's Jesse, right? That's my middle son. What are you calling yourself? Armeth Koldo? It's early. It's too early to call it a rough game yet. But yeah, it's with the refs this year. It's going to be rough games for probably every single damn game that we play. Hey, listen, I wasn't going to get caught like the last time, Jess. I'm not worried about the name. I was just wondering. I couldn't read it. But then I looked at the avatar. All right, we got a commercial break there. Almost out of the first period. Doubt Montreal's going to get a goal here, but you never know. Refs not making it easy. We'll see. The comeback kids. Don't forget, these guys were the comeback kids. And let's see. By the way, youngest team, Habs are the youngest team in these playoffs. Second youngest team is Buffalo. Habs are 26.47 years old, average age, and Buffalo is 26.57. That's the difference. Ain't much difference. Maybe he's worried about my eyesight. I doubt that's why he said that. I think it was more like, yeah, don't ask me where the name comes from. Like, that's probably what it's more like that. You heard they are the two best teams right now? Well, Montreal is always one of the best teams. Is Buffalo one of the best? I mean, they're in the playoffs, so I don't know. The guys are going to keep grinding. I don't expect them to be thrown by these refs. Thank you, Paul. Paul wants another name in that jar for the next draw. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. You heard I banged up my toe. Yes, I stubbed my toe, my little baby one on my right foot. A little difficulty walking right now. So, yeah, I'm the opposite of you. Well, I'm like you now. Yeah. Although your toe is probably better than mine right now. If only it was that kind of toe banging there, Phil. It wasn't pleasant, believe me. Hey, Thomas. They will come back. They will come back. If they build it, they will come back. Yeah, I'm not too worried. I don't want to see them give up a third goal here without scoring one, though. Then I'll get worried. It's not as easy in the playoffs to come back like they have all season, but I mean they've been doing it all season. It's only 2 goals. It's not like there's 10 minutes left. There's a lot of hockey. I'm going to be positive here. And while I'm thinking positively for the Habs, I'm going to think that positively for the refs that they can positively get fucked.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I think. What would Matt know about the Expos coming back? There's a lot of talk now, Brad. I don't know. Honestly, I know there's a I'm gonna assume either a billionaire or it must be that I never heard of him. He's got a name I cannot pronounce. Apparently trying to bring the Expos back to Montreal. So I mean, you know how many times I've heard that since 2006? I'm not buying into it anymore until there's absolute, like, yeah, they're coming back. Then I'll buy into it. Montreal, the best comeback team in the league. I don't know if that's like a stat that you can prove that, but if not the best, definitely right up there. You're not be positive. I'm O negative. I'm being positive. I don't know what my blood type is. Huzu says he's HIV positive. That's not a good thing, Huzu. I hope that's not true.
These Duluth trading commercials, man.
I'm trying to ignore your American commercials these days, or now after seeing them for a whole series. You're not sure? I don't think that's a blood type either, Phil. Yeah, in positives, HIV is not a good one. Yeah. There's 3 minutes left here. I was just listening to Jackie Redmond for a minute. That's Jackie Redmond, right?
Yeah.
It's still 2-0. Shots are 7-6 in favor of Montreal. And we're just like I said, 3 minutes left in the first. Come on, guys, clear that puck. Come on, 2-on-1 here. Score! No. Man, just... Here comes a penalty. They called one for us. Wow. Look at that. Come on, guys. Put one in before the... That whistle was fucking bullshit. How many times have we seen? How come they didn't call that? Blow the whistle. Hab touched it. The Sabre just barely touched that puck. There was no control on that puck, and they called it as soon as his stick touched it. Bullshit. Remember, they have a good PK. Bit of a mismatch there, Caulfield on Greenway on Caulfield.
Yeah, a little bit.
Guy's like twice his height.
Yeah!
Sure!
On the power play. Great power move.
Play,
Tarkovsky moves it
goal.
to the front of the net. Finds Suzuki far side. 2-1.
So who got it?
Suzuki.
Suzuki from Slav? I couldn't tell. Your screen is small here.
Oh no, Caulfield.
Caulfield? Caulfield. I couldn't tell. Okay, Slav. No, it was Suzuki.
I thought it was Suzuki as well.
Yeah, it was
it's
Suzuki. Nice pass, yeah, by slap through the crease. Look at that. That was a beautiful pass, actually. Beauty there. There we go. Here comes the Canadiens penalty. Still not a 5-on-5 goal for Caulfield. But that power play needed to come alive again, so.
that big goal to score at the end of the period.
Thank you there, Paul, again. Thank you, man. Appreciate it, dude. Right? That's another one, or that's the same one? Oh, maybe that's the same one. How is that the same one just came up? That's another one, isn't it? If not, thank you anyway. I'm scrolling back. That's why I didn't see the other. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it is a new one. Thank you, buddy. All right, so it's 2-1 after 1. Montreal 10 shots to Buffalo 6. And we got an intermission, boys. Intermission time. Opinions on that first period. I'm sure there'll be a few on the refs. But looks like another series where we're going to have to, put up with bad refereeing. No doubt about it.
Really good goal, though, still to score in the power play at the end of the first.
Yeah, I mean, I think that, getting that goal, obviously it's pretty much a last-minute goal. That's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, look, I think, honestly, the first goal was just bad luck, just Hudson blowing an edge, and then the second one off the power play, that should have been a power play, but I mean, tighten up maybe a little bit more defensively, but I they get their opportunities on offense. I think, as long as the Habs can kind of just settle in a little bit, settle the puck a little more, and just pass it around, I think they're fine.
Well, they managed 10 shots in that first. That's more shots than they had in the game 7.
That's true.
Just keep doing that.
Keep the power play clicking,
Yeah, and shooting, get shots. I mean, that they hopefully they learned that lesson. Although, listen, in game 7, I saw one sequence where they had 6 pucks fired at the net, and none of them got through. So, I mean, it's not that they didn't try, because I was seeing people talking about, you got to put more pucks on net and stuff. No, they tried. But it was a good job of Tampa blocking a lot of shots, too.
Oh, yeah.
I
run the bantam. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to be here. What did Guru say that was so funny? Yes, more. Yeah, that is. What a Zebras game. Well, it's been a Zebras series, the first round, and I guess we're going to see more of the same. I mean, it's the same refs. Why would it be better? And obviously, they don't get disciplined about how bad their refereeing is because it's encouraged. So why would they get disciplined and why would they change? Check the like box. Did you hit the thumbs up? Says Huzu. Not me saying it, it's Huzu. Blame Huzu. But hit that like button if you don't mind. And it's the intermission, so it's the playoffs, but there's no change in how we do this. You guys got the floor, whatever you guys want to talk about here. Give your opinions on that first period. I mean, on the refs, on whatever you want. I'm glad the Habs got that first goal because, their first goal, because I want them to win this game, and I was worried. Sabres get the next goal, and it's their Habs are down 3-0 in the playoffs on the road. Might be a little bit difficult to find their way back, especially their goalie's been really good. So I'm glad they got that goal. Gets them back in the game. Hopefully that momentum that they kind of got from that will carry into the next period. A lot of Buffalo diving. Well, I heard that there's going to be early in the summer. Well, actually, late spring. There's a huge diving championship in Buffalo, and I think the players are just practicing. Hey, excuse me. I kind of hope we don't see the overtime games. I'd like to see the Habs sweep in 4, no overtimes. But I mean, that's not going to happen. Obviously, a sweep, I don't think. But whoever's winning, do it in regulation. Paul Duffy's opinion after the first period is that Buffalo's defense is slow and they do not like to get hit. I think in general, most players don't like to get hit, but I get the point. And I can't really comment because I was talking too much without paying close enough. I can't talk like this, read comments, and pay close attention on the ice. I do my best, but so I didn't really get that of their slow defense. But I definitely hope you're right. Would have speedy forwards if they have a slow defense, if it is slow, that's got to work in our favor, especially over a 7-game series. Lots of analysts were saying Buffalo's defense is nowhere near what Tampa's was. I heard that too. Just have to not get beat physically from the Sabres, and it should be close. I think this is kind of true. Is the difference in series is Tampa more experience, and that goes a long way in the playoffs. And they have a better defense, yes. And with Buffalo, you're talking about bigger. Their size is definitely going to come into play, and it's a bit of a different approach to play them. So we'll see. I think we'll be fine against Buffalo. But I mean, it remains to be seen. But listen, we beat them twice in the regular season. They don't have our number necessarily because we beat them. It is playoffs. It's not, it's a different animal. But if you look at those stats coming into this series from both, I like Montreal's stats. So, and I saw a lot of the experts. I think a lot of people are taking Montreal here too. So we'll see. And as Montreal being essentially the underdog because they finished lower in the standings, I think that's a perfect place for Montreal. They're a great road team. So I don't think, having to start in the other arena is a problem for Montreal. Yeah, I mean, I lost my train of thought there, but I think being a good road team and considering that they are on the road to start and they don't have a home ice advantage, I think that's not a necessarily the word's not coming. It's not. I don't think it's a problem for Montreal. We beat Tampa 3 games in Tampa. So better off that we're on the road more than that we don't have home ice. That might work all the way through. I mean, it probably will have that all the way through that we're not the best team. But that'll work in their favor, I think. Kenny B, I think you're right about that. Diving and shit like that. The Oscar definitely goes to the other team. But It's the playoffs. I don't think anything much is going to get done about it. So Habs have to push through that and win on their talent and their hard work. Hey, Nucci. And Montreal did hit 2 posts. So is Lyon beatable or not? I mean, his numbers are great. Doesn't mean he's not beatable. I think offensively, Montreal has more offense than Boston. So will Lyon have the same numbers against Montreal? Probably not. Is Galley not playing? He's not in the game tonight. No. Galley is, I would bet, definitely not meeting the president, even if asked to the White House. 2 posts don't equal 1 goal, though. Duff, that sounds like song lyrics. No, I can't do it. It's an old, is that an Osmond song? Osmond Brothers song from the day when I was a kid? One Bad Apple. I can't convert the lyrics in my brain right now. I'm sure I could if I tried on paper and had time to do it. Just sorry, but that's how my brain works. Sorry about that, everybody. I'm surprised Galley not in, says Genny. Yes and no. They may be like Galley is the guy you bring in, game 4, give that a little extra bit of energy for the final push in the series. I don't know the reasoning why Galley's not in there, but I don't think I think he'll be back in at some point in the series. Apparently, I was told this before the series started that Buffalo's forecheck is pretty awesome. So Montreal is going to have to counter that somehow and establish their own good forecheck. Oh, yeah, Galley is meeting the president of his fan club. Okay, that he's probably doing. No, I mean, I'm sure he's going to be back in probably, in a couple of games. Hey, Randy. Right now, the Shans have more skating room. The Shans? Habs? Is that what you mean? Yeah, I guess that's what you mean. Right now, the Habs have more skating room. I wonder why does it come out the Shans? That's weird. Buffalo doesn't play stifling defense like Tampa, and we got 2 points, many chances. No, I think this bodes well for Montreal. I mean, I think Montreal's going to win this series. And I don't know that it's going to need 7 games to do it. I think 6 games, we should be able to handle Buffalo. I mean, that's my hope. Kenny, maybe that's the strategy with Galley. See how the series is going. Giving him, he played 3 or 4 games. Give him a little rest, a game or 2. And get him back in there when his legs are fresh. And he's going to give you that energy and, what he does. I think that might be the strategy with him. Paul, that's the song. I knew those lyrics. I was just trying to put, because when I was whatever before, it reminded me of that. And I couldn't quickly put those words for those lyrics. But yeah, that's the song I'm talking about. Why do I know all the Osmond songs? Because my sister was obsessed with the Osmonds and David Cassidy and Donny Osmond. And I heard those songs so many times. That's why. Colorado Minnesota series is a joke. Why is it a joke? Tighten up the D, says Randy, and capitalize on our chances, and we will be fine. Go Habs, go. I think you're right. Like they got to clear the zone a little better. Like that was a problem with Tampa, and they gotta not do that against Buffalo. If they can do that, and not spend an inordinate amount of time in their own zone, their chances will come. If they were able to fight through what Tampa was putting up, and they were able to get through that, they didn't score a ton, but they were able to get through, win the games they needed to. They can do that against Buffalo, I think. Hey, JJ, you can definitely see that the Habs forwards have more time and space compared to the Lightning defensive system. We got a damn good chance in this series. Oh, I mean, I think without a doubt that we do have a good chance. They just need to split here. So it's possible we don't win this game, obviously, but if we can win one of the two, take away their home ice advantage, and then I was like, just do what they did against Tampa, win in Buffalo too. They're, and you know what? They're a good road team. I don't see why second round now and they won't be a good road team. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Oof, everyone focusing on the Leafs stealing first pick, but the entire lottery was completely effed. That I don't disagree with that. I mean, because I didn't do the show with the boys last night, but when I heard that it was the Leafs that won, it's like first thing in my head, rigged. The Leafs won. Oh, sure, the Leafs won. That seems right. Sure, that seems right. And it's not because I hate the Leafs, maybe partially, but it just seems wrong. It just seems wrong. Something wrong there. The two times they get into the draft lottery in 10 years, they win both times. Come on. Every member of the Leafs and that work for the team, everyone better go out and buy lottery tickets. If you ask me, that's how lucky they are then. Avalanche are scary team, 14 goals in 2 games versus Minnesota. Oh, I didn't know that. I know they had 9 in the first one, so I guess they got 5 in game 2. My mic volume is a bit on the low side. Is that what you're saying? Is that any better? Because it's up pretty high. How's that now? Any better? I mean, when I go closer, it's going to be better. I might have been a little farther away. When I move around, the volume's going to change. I can't help that. If I put it right in front of me, which is really kind of where it should go, it's going to block the camera, which might be good. You don't have to see this ugly face, but it's going to block the camera. This is a really heavy mic, and for me to put it like on an arm and all that, I got to get a really heavy duty arm, and I haven't done that because it's a very heavy mic. So, but I bought it because I used to have one on an arm, and I didn't like it, I guess, and I wanted a desktop one. So, but yeah, like if I'm looking away over there, like I'm over here, the volume goes down. What can I do? Where was I? Hurricanes, you think are undefeated still? Yes, they swept Ottawa and they beat Philly twice. So yeah, 6 games, 6 wins. And if we are successful against Buffalo, that's who we're going to have to face. The good news there is, didn't we sweep them in the regular season? So I don't know that I'm too worried. They're just about back for the second on our screen here. Not back yet. Phil, I don't know if they beat off the Hurricanes good. That's like once the games are over, they can do what they want. but we beat them pretty good during the regular season. Yes, but beating them off, that's stuff I don't really want to know about. Paul Duffy says, Rick, only watching one eye tonight, going to see eye specialist tomorrow. Oh, are you getting the other eye done? Best of luck with that, Paul. 9-6 in a playoff game. I've seen that. It's not like the only time it's ever happened. All right, so we are now 15 seconds, 20 seconds into the second period. Shots are 10-6. It's going to be 10-7 now. And it's 2-1 Buffalo. Come on, boys. Canes are a bunch of jerks, yeah. Oh, shit, there's so many comments. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get to everybody. Yeah, Paul, I made that comment kind of earlier that the draft lottery was rigged, was more rigged than the last presidential election. What'll happen to Austin Matthews this season? I don't really give a fuck, but he's signed. He'll play in Toronto. You knew a really heavy mic that weighed 400 pounds. Man. I'm glad this one doesn't, but I spell mine differently. My mic is spelled M-I-C. A little different. And doesn't have 2 arms and 2 legs. But I think Gary has a bit of a soft spot for Toronto. Besides, Rogers pays a lot of money for the rights, and they're big with the NHL. They own the Leafs and blah 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 blah, and they got the first pick. You can believe what you want. You don't have to believe it's rigged. I don't care. I'm not forcing you to believe that. I choose to believe it myself, but I don't.
And we're back.
I don't force anybody to believe on that. JJ, we don't really care what the Leafs do, but it's funny to laugh at them, though, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Kenny, I believe we swept the Hurricanes in the regular season, yes. Habs faced leagues 5th and 4th. Well, listen, you want to win a cup? You got to face the big boys. Who's who?
Nice.
Who poke checked it?
I don't know. Maybe Dobesh? I couldn't really tell.
I couldn't tell. Nah, fuck. Okay, who screwed up here? Fuck. Was that a screen on Dobish?
I don't know.
Greenway. God damn it. Pull Dobish, put in Fowler. Let's see that goal. See if it's his, anything he could have done about it. I think he was screened. Yeah, he was screened. You had whoever that.
It hit his glove.
And he almost had it.
Gotta have that one.
But he should have had that one. Not screened enough for him not to make that save. And I say, don't pull Dobish. Why do I say don't pull Dobish? You know, if he's having a bad game, let him get it out of his system because he usually has the one and then he's back. So let him get it out of his system. Pull him and then he has another.
I mean, that's the only goal I really fault him for.
Yeah, so don't. I mean, I'm not pulling the guy on that. He sucks. It sucks. But what are you going to do? We're 4 minutes into the second. 3-1 Buffalo. We're not out of this game yet. They need the next goal, though.
Oh, yeah.
It's our first game, and some series will be at least one or two will have be in their third game. That's crazy. Montreal hasn't lost yet here, Cameron. I don't know if you can tell. Not even halfway through the game. Right. We could. What if we're seeing another 9-6 game happening? There could be a lot of scoring still coming up. The game might not be over yet. There's a lot of time left. They're not having much. Second period, they're not getting much of the bounces type thing in this period so far, which we are 5.5 minutes into. The Sabres are winning it all this season. Very good for you there, Vasok. Yeah, I know he's a troll. My eyes are on him. Don't worry. We won't get past Carolina because we didn't beat Carolina 4 games this season. We didn't do that, though. Why, do you know who this dude is? Yeah, I will do that. You're not a troll? Prove you're not a troll. My eyes on him. I wasn't going to throw him out just yet. But he came in like a troll. But that's fine. You're obviously a Sabres fan. And that's fine. If you're a Sabres fan, yeah, that's fine. You're definitely fine to be in here. Cam took offense to that. I think Carrier blocked that a bit, that shot. Probably why he missed it by just a hair. Brad, if that's the case, I hope that bites them in the ass. Yeah, that's fine. I see us stopping them, but do me a favor though, not all caps. You don't have to type in all caps. That's what makes you look like a troll. I'm just enjoying reading your comments, guys. Sorry. I don't even know what to say to half of it. All right. Somebody is messaging me. Hang on, I just got to answer a text. All right, where was I? We got.
Okay. Well, I
Where?
mean,
Where's the penalty?
Evidently, when Gooley broke his stick there, that was a cross check.
Why did they show it?
No, I mean they did. He
From afar.
I wouldn't call it a cross check. I would call it that the Sabres player was skating I don't know.
Yeah,
it wasn't a cross check. I'll tell you that much. It just wasn't. Like he didn't even do the it's just it Sabres player skated into him and his stick broke.
Yep. They're going to make sure Montreal doesn't get the first game in this series. They're calling everything? Really? You think they're calling everything? On Montreal, they're calling everything, yes. Yeah. Oh, they acknowledged it. They got away with a trip there. I guess they didn't call that one, Nick Cam.
Just fucking fire it out, guys.
Well, yep. 4-1. Bullshit call, bullshit goal. Then we go on. I guess that's the way this series is going to go. Lovely.
Yeah, it was a screen and a half.
Doesn't matter. Shouldn't have been a fucking power play.
Nope.
So, doesn't matter how it happened. Bullshit goal.
Yeah, like I said, I like to see another replay. I do not think that that was a cross check at all. Like no. There was nothing. It just the player skated him and his stick broke. So the ref went, cross check.
Yeah, we got whatever. Wes McCauley and Lambert.
Yeah, Dovish didn't see that thing at all.
They gave us a power play. Hey there, Paul. Have a good night, man. I don't blame you. It gets very frustrating. But you got to get over it and just stick with it. I mean, they do. But it's very frustrating. High sticking call here. Andre, I don't care how many shots on goal. If the calls are bullshit, it doesn't matter how many shots on goal. That's all. And them making a makeup call doesn't make me happy. Don't fucking have to make makeup calls if you call the game right. But they're not capable anymore of calling games right because they're incompetent and corrupt. So when you have those two things going against you, you can't call a game right. That's just logic. Come on, guys, make them pay with a goal.
Shoot the fucking puck. Oh my god.
I know it's getting frustrating that they don't.
No, like it really is.
The power play looks really good, which is a surprise because we get to see it very rarely now. Ha ha ha! It's a joke. Oh, we need the next goal, that's for sure. But more than likely, this game's a write-off already.
Hmm?
I mean, this game more than likely a write-off. It's also harder to come back when you're down like that in a game where the refs are managing the game. And they're managing it more for one team than the other. It's really hard to come back when it's like that. It used to be hard enough, and now with the refs the way they are, we'll see. We'll see. Still a period and a little bit more to go. They're moving the puck around good, Brad, but they've done that most games, but it's not the moving the puck around. They don't shoot. And move it, move it, move it, looking for the perfect shot. I think you need to shoot a little more. Move. We're leading the shots too, 14-11, and we're complaining they don't shoot enough. I feel weird. Ray, you having a dream, eh? Let's see, we're just a little over 12 minutes and now into the second. 4-1 for them. 14-11 are the shots for Montreal. Don't I sound exciting? Ah, a little puck luck here tonight too.
Puck luck would be nice.
All right, boys, let's move that puck right into their net. Come on. Jesus Christ, get the fucking puck.
Oh, Dobes! Wow. What a save that was.
At least they finally got a line change. David, they don't have time right now to be disappointed in themselves. Not during the game. In my opinion, anyway. First time in this game, the Sabres got some control at even strength. 4 minutes left here in the second. 4-1 Sabres. Hey there, Joe. Very windy there, eh? Commercial break. Jesus. Need this period to be over, and they got to regroup for the third. Not the best first game for the team. But again, listen, if they lose tonight, it's not the end of the world. They're not going to win every game, but they will need to win. I mean, they need to win the next game if they don't win tonight. They got to just split in Buffalo. Got to split in Buffalo. But man, for a good road team, they're not showing that tonight. Joe, what does BOM mean? Because what you described there sounds like wind chill. Oh, okay. That's what, yeah. Weather Bureau, basically, same thing. All right, four minutes left here. Have another face-off coming up. Oh boy. You know what? Overall, not the most exciting second period, to be honest.
Wait, why'd you say, oh boy?
I don't know.
Oh.
There were words that came out of my mouth. All right, something good happening here.
Oh, nice steal. Good pass. Kirby Doc. Oh, how the hell did he score that?
I have no idea.
That was sick.
All right, well, 4-2.
Here we go. Hey, look, one back, 2-goal lead. Worst lead in hockey.
One back. Still a good ways to go. I'm not getting excited.
No, but, it's still, you got one back. Hit another one back before the period ends.
Jesus, he lifted it over the glove.
Fucking play, man.
Yeah.
Look at that. Was he? I don't. Maybe he was slightly touching the ice. He was like fucking midair, like full. That was a hell of a goal.
Yeah, it definitely was. You're absolutely right, though, by the way, Paul. Phil knows better than to do that. I'm not getting excited about that second goal. I love it and all that, but we've got a lot more to do. Just the mood I'm in, I guess. Be nice if they can get one more before the period's up. That would be awesome. Then I might get excited.
Didn't Hudson just take down Jordan Greenway?
I'm not sure.
I think he did.
You want to tell a Jew joke, eh? As long as it's in good taste.
It's good pressure, though, near the end of the second. Build on that. Only 2-goal lead.
Joe, I know there's a lot of snow down south. There's the Americans like their Coke. There's a lot of snow down south. Oh, of you, not of me. I'm sorry. Medium taste, as long as it's not. I mean, let's go for it. What's the difference? I'm not going to be upset. If you're worried about offending me with a Jew joke, I doubt you're going to offend me. I'm sure I probably heard it. I'm not sure, but I probably heard it. Well, 4-2 going into the third. I mean, not my favorite score or favorite position for them to be in. That's for sure. That's a groaner. Come on. It's one of those that are so stupid that they're a little bit funny. Yeah, that's not offensive at all. Why would that be offensive? It's just yeah, it's a dad joke.
I like that show. This is good.
Paul, how could you block Phil from being in the room? You can't do that. Only the mods, and I think I'm the only one who could actually block them. It's that cold, Joe, where you are? Oh, I didn't realize it's that cold down there. You're a minute ahead of us, David. Well, I'm forced to watch this on the American feed. I have it on TV. I'm 30 odd seconds ahead of the American feed. But at least that way Matt and I are watching the same thing.
This is true.
It was 10 degrees here today. Oh, we're in a second intermission now, aren't we? Is it the intermission yet, or am I missing something? He can block their account, but he doesn't block it from here. You can, yeah, but it doesn't mean that his comments won't show up in here. So you will have essentially not done anything really. But Joe, you're that deep into winter already. I didn't realize that. Okay, Andre, while I'm not offended by your joke, I also don't think that's much of a joke. So I don't get it. How that's a joke. I know Jewish sayings, when you translate them into English, don't really sound like much, but I still don't get that one. Jews don't we don't really swear. Like in Hebrew, it's not like fuck you or eat shit. It's not like that. Like a Jewish swear would be, you should only go down the street and break your foot. Something like that. Like just something mild like that. That's a Jewish swear in general. Yeah, I'd like to block Zuckerberg. I'd like to block him. I'd like to block him in the head with a block. Well, but Paul, do me a favor. Phil has been around here for a long time. Phil's a friend, and don't be messing around with his being in here at all. Whatever. I don't know if that what you did affects anything like that, but Phil should know better than to put goal in there. But Phil doesn't get booted out. Well, right. Okay. So you just don't see him. That's fine. Andre, it's a very subtle joke about how cheap Jews are, but it's very subtle. I'm sorry. Now that may come across more in Russian than it does in English, but it doesn't really come across well in English. Is all I'm saying. I can definitely see that though. That joke being a lot funnier in a different language. Well, there's somebody I'm going to say, fuck you. Bye. I don't know who he is, and I don't give a shit. Want to come in here and say Montreal sucks in the playoffs, and you think you're going to last more than a second? I don't think so. Joe, it's that cold and it's not winter yet. Jeez, that sucks. It's better to be civil in the chat. Yeah, but these people just come in to be assholes, David. Phil, I know Cam said soft something. I cannot tell. Rivk. Is that supposed to be soft, Rick? You can see this Chris guy has not seen. No, don't worry, he's gone. Got to be able to take online trolls. Got to be able to take online trolls. I'll tell you what, Cam. When you've had as many online trolls as I've had over 7 years, then you can tell me that. Until then, that's something you should just STF you. Sorry. I recognize when to toss somebody and when not to. And that guy needed to be tossed. No, those they never take themselves out. They just become annoyances. And then they get nasty. And no, I get rid of them before they get nasty if I can. You do not see any insulting comments. What are you doing? Oh, I kicked him out real quick. He came in and said Montreal sucks. It's fine. I mean, I can handle that. But I know better. This guy's not going to stop at that. Besides, I think he's been in before. Or with a different number at the end. So my instinct said kick him out. If you don't like my instincts, your problem. You watch the first 2 periods at your brother-in-law's. Says ABL. 75-inch screen is nice, but I couldn't listen to the whining about the refs. They are bad, and we know it. So you couldn't listen to us whining because we whined about the refs. We did. And yes, they're bad. And yeah, you're right. I mean, what do you expect? They're bad, and they're going to be bad, and we're going to have to live with it. And that's all we can do. Doesn't mean we have to like it, though. Who's absolutely right. Now he's going to scream up and say, Ma, they kicked me out. Make me some food. Can they be bad evenly? Yeah. Yeah, it's not just that they're bad, but they're biasedly bad. And sorry, I'm not gonna stop whining and being mad when that's the case. If they're just bad and they're bad on for both teams, if that's the case, then they're just incompetent and bad. But when you add the corrupt part to it, that changes everything. Habs don't have the game plan of entering the zone with the puck, only on the power play. You know, the funny thing about that is I lately been watching a new video podcast called Hockey with an Accent. So that's Max Lapierre, Sergio Momesso, Matthew Dandino, and Pascal Leclerc. It's a really good podcast, and I would suggest checking that out. And they were, I don't know if it was Dandino. I think it was Dandino was kind of lamenting the opposite of what you're just saying. Is that why are they trying to carry the puck? Was with Tampa though. When you can't get through their line and they're not dumping it in enough, and now you're saying now they're dumping it too much. Anyway, it's just funny that I thought of that. Sorry. Look at how Greenway was easily allowed into the circle and shoot and beat Dobish with ease. All right, so you're saying they're allowing the entries. So what are you talking about? Their entries into the other zone or allowing Buffalo into their zone? I'm not sure now. I'm confused. I'm easily confused though. BL says I predicted a split in Buffalo with us losing game 1. That game 7 against Tampa Bay was emotionally exhausting, and they are well rested. Long series ahead yet. Yeah, I mean that's a good point, BL. And I wasn't predicting that really, but yeah, I mean as long as I said it just before, as long as they get a split, so if they lose this game but win the next game, it's the same. They get a split. If they win tonight or they lose and then lose the next game, same thing. What's the difference? But they have to get. They need a split, and they're going to have to win the next game. Because, I mean, it doesn't seem like they're going to win this game. But, you know, you never know. Still a period of hockey. Joe, that wind chill sounds pretty strong. That's a big wind chill where you're dropping that much because of the wind. Although a lot of times it says the wind chill is whatever. And when you go outside, it doesn't feel like what the wind chill thing is, unless you're in the wind. So, is our lack of size showing against Buffalo already? But listen, we beat them twice in the regular season. They had the same size differential. Is it a little more intense in the playoffs? And yeah, I guess. But I mean, we beat them with the same size differential in the regular season. Why can't we do it in the playoffs? But I will give you that can tend to be a problem when the team is bigger. It's one of the reasons why I didn't mind that we got Tampa Bay in the first round and wasn't looking to go after Buffalo right away. You know what I mean? Because that could be a problem for Montreal. Buffalo's size is something that could be an issue with Montreal in this series. Can they overcome it? Yeah, but Randy, sometimes entering or trying to always enter with the puck and you're not successful doesn't work. You dump it. Sometimes you're able to enter all the time. I mean, I don't know, but it you can't say because they're not entering. I mean, it's not working for them, so they dump it. If it's working for them, then they enter with the puck. Anyways, listen, first game with Buffalo, it's a feeling out game 2. You know, they're feeling each other out. The series will get more intense as the games go on. And it's not the biggest worry if they lose tonight, as BL said, right? They came off a really hard series. They haven't had much rest. on the road. Wouldn't be a surprise if they lose the first game. Don't I see? Don't I see what, Randy? I'm not able to follow as close as you guys are. You're able to look at it closer than me. I'm reading here. I'm talking. I'm trying to follow the play. It's not. I'm not doing a great job tonight for that. Joe, you're wearing a number 9 Hab sweater. The Rocket. J-Fed, I'm not worried about they took time in Tampa. Buffalo also didn't do much in the. I was hearing this that they only had a few practices, but they didn't work that hard in between series. Montreal spending a day to relax in Tampa. I don't have a problem with that after that hard series. They had the extra day. I mean, they had 2 days in between, so you could say they needed to be pushed harder in practice because only 9 shots. I mean, they got more shots already in this game, so I don't think that's a problem. Yeah, it's pretty good. I didn't see the Tampa fans might have been screaming, but the Tampa players they were a little depressed about losing Game 7 to a team that only had 9 shots. Joe, if you can get temperatures like you're getting now, how come there's no insulation in the houses then? I guess then too hot the rest of the time, right?
Yeah, no, I mean summertime down there in Australia, yeah, it's
Yeah, yeah.
way too hot.
We are back for the third. That is true. I wasn't looking. Well, listen, let's see how this third period goes. Maybe we get the next 2 goals. I mean, it's not unheard of for that to happen. Are they kind of I don't know what the word is. Have they sort of checked out a little bit, thinking, "Oh, we're not going to win this," or are they still working at it? If they're working hard,
I
they can
doubt they
still come
checked
back.
out.
I doubt it too, but I'm just saying that's really what it is. If Buffalo gets the next goal, though, I don't know. Next goal, Montreal has to score that next goal. It's almost imperative.
And they're doing a good job getting shots, getting pressure on.
That's what they need to do. Oh, I'm wondering why I'm hearing different than what I'm seeing. Excuse me. I'm eating and it went down the wrong way. Whoa.
Down the wrong pipe there.
Yeah, I was looking at my TV though. I'm wondering that the play-by-play doesn't match what's on the screen. Idiot that I am. Come on. It doesn't have the pace of the Tampa series. Come on, guys. Now work like this. Work hard now. Some good puck movement there in their zone.
I mean, they're definitely working hard. I'll tell you that. The ozone.
Yeah.
Moving the puck pretty decent. Getting shots.
Devin asks us if we have a favorite Sylvester Stallone movie for him. You mean other than Rocky movies? Because I mean, everyone knows the Rocky or Rambo. I got to think about that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Sylvester Stallone movie. If you like that's not really along those lines. But that's a Rambo movie, Phil. First Blood. How about Cobra? Have you ever seen that one?
I think once.
There are a lot of good. I like Stallone. Not all his movies, but I like a lot of his movies. There was a comedy he did with Dolly Parton, I believe. Not what you'd think kind of movie. He was young still, and it's a really good movie. And I can't remember the name of it. Um, he sings in it, and it was actually pretty good if I remember back in the day. I haven't seen it in a long time, but if you want something like sort of offbeat with him, that would be that movie. So somebody has a penalty?
No.
No? Thought I heard something about a penalty box. Yeah, I didn't like Judge Dredd. I didn't see it all, but that not my type of movie anyway. Thought that was kind of dumb, personally. Rhinestone. Phil, that's the movie. You got it right. That's actually a good movie. Assassins. I don't remember that one. I mean, even like the Untouchables, I didn't mind those. The first couple of them, I didn't mind the Untouchables. Not Untouchables. What was it called? Oh, you guys know it. Expendables. That's it. The Expendables were. I actually I liked them.
Ooh.
What? Dobish get hurt?
Oh, Ghoulie blocked a shot with his
Ghoulie.
ghoulie.
Okay.
He
Yeah.
blocked it with his ghoulie.
What is Ghoulie? He's back out.
Yeah, well, I mean, you gotta give him a couple of minutes after blocking a shot there.
I'm wondering if he's ever going to have kids again or going to have kids. Welcome to IMDb. All movies, all the time. My illegal site went down, man. I need a new illegal site. Anybody got a good site where they watch stuff they're not supposed to be watching on, like TV and movie site? I was using movies to watch, but it went down a couple of weeks ago, and I've been hoping it would come back, but it didn't come back this time. Well, 7 minutes into the third. Not as exciting as you'd think it should be here for third period. Pace isn't what they had in the Tampa series. Why? But Devin, we're watching a hockey game. Why are we just all talking movies? Not really the time and place for this. If you want opinions on movies, I mean, fine, but like right now, they're putting me to sleep here in this game.
Yeah, I know it kind of slowed down a little bit.
A little bit. They're I mean they're slowing this game down, but yeah, if Montreal can get something going, that would be good. But they're not getting anything going, even though Buffalo may be sitting on the lead. No need to apologize, Devin. Don't worry about it. Just a thought, just I don't mind talking about that kind of stuff, so it's not a problem. Just it's not in the third period. That's all. I have a feeling this game's going to stay 4-2. I just have this feeling. It doesn't really look like Buffalo's doing too much to push for a goal, and Montreal doesn't look like they're able to push for a goal. So I don't know. Halfway through the third. uh, Michael, who are you calling a midget? What the F? Who's who? They're not going to call anything. Is what the F. They gave us what, 2 power plays? That's enough. They don't need to give us more. Plenty of time. Yeah. Okay.
I mean, in theory, yeah.
In theory, but not the way they've been. The way it's been going. $6:14 left on my screen anyway. Puck went over the glass. 4-2 still. They definitely need a goal though. Soon too. I mean, if you want to tie it up. But anyways, listen, it's more than likely we're going to lose the opening game, and it's not the end of the world. I mean, as long as they get the next game. And then, even in that, sometimes you just win at home. Sometimes you just win on the road. You never know. All right. Anyway, next game is Friday, by the way. Plus, Friday night, Montreal playing hockey. It's usually good. Friday night, 7 o'clock. And then another Sunday game. So Friday, Sunday. And then next week, I know we switch back to Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, I believe. You wonder if we'll see Fowler. I mean, as long as Dobish is playing well, you're not seeing Fowler, in my opinion. So, I mean, if we're going to see Fowler, it's because Dobish is either hurt or he had a really bad game. Other than that, nope.
Jesus.
Wow. Another post. Well, if it weren't for the post, how many goals do you think they'd have scored tonight, man? Post is the goalie's best friend, though. Yeah. 5 to go on the screen that we're watching. Habs leading in shots, 23-16, just not in goals. Robert, you think there were 6 posts by Buffalo or overall? Because the Habs hit some posts too. Uh, 4 minutes. I don't know. I don't know if they're going to pull the goalie with that much time. Not in the playoffs. Not in a game 1. I don't think, anyway. I mean, they got possession. It's in deep, and they haven't pulled them. Although, here comes the puck the other way. On the other screen here, 3 minutes left. And now they pulled him at 2:48 of the third. So I'm sorry. I'm giving you that up front. So he's coming out soon. So, Robert, are you saying there have been 10 posts hit overall tonight? That's crazy if that's the case. That's a lot of posts. All right, so Habs 6 and 5, 6 on 5 on both screens, I guess, at this point. A push coming. They need 2 and 2:47. I don't think so.
To the locker room.
And Darlene, yeah, he just went to the locker room.
I think he just blocked that shot off the face.
Yeah, and there's 2:47 left, so I don't take it. Don't put him back out there. You're up by 2. He doesn't need to get out there again. Bailey, Dobish is out of the net. Is that a friend of yours there, Matt?
I don't know. I'm not looking at the chat.
I hate username 900. He says, I'm not a troll. Friend of Matt's.
Oh, that's my buddy Tom.
Okay. How does he know not to say I'm not a troll, though? How does he know
he's probably been watching the stream.
Oh,
I told him to watch. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's fine. I'm just curious on that. Oh, Buffalo hit more than 2 posts, Robert. I'm quite sure they did. In the whole game, they hit more than 2. Oh, you are a Sabres. I thought you were a Sabres. That's fine. It's fine. We welcome everybody here.
Yeah, he's from Buffalo.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I don't. As long as he's civil, I don't care. It just, we've had a few trolls tonight. That's why I said that. Oh, Darlene's back. Not that they need him. I do hope on Friday we get a better game from our team and from the refs. No, you can cheer on the Sabres. That's fine. You're a Sabres fan. We're not that sensitive. You're not a troll just for cheering on the Sabres. That's fine. It's how you cheered them on. Like when you know what trolls are like. So. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. He's not wearing a Sabres sweater the whole season. A game, maybe, not a whole season.
No.
I'll put my foot down on that. They don't seem like they're going to get the right bounce, man. Why wasn't that an icing?
I don't know.
Offside, sure. 1:31 left. That's up to Matt. What's your name's Tom? That's up to Matt. I won't do it. I mean,
It's the goat head jersey, maybe.
If you want to send me a Buffalo sweater to wear, okay, I'd do it then. But you got to send it to me because I don't own one. Yeah, how they got the puck away from him. Wow. I don't think it's going to happen. Nope. If they don't score there, that's not happening.
Here's what it is.
Yep.
Wasn't a bad effort. Just, no,
I mean
mistakes early on, but it is what it is.
I don't think it was such a dominant effort by Buffalo. So like I'm
No, just
I
a
feel
couple of bad
confident.
breaks on the Habs part.
Yeah, I still
It is
feel
what
confident.
It happens.
Confident for a split. I don't see why they can't split. I just watched, by the way, on my TV. The game was on. It just finished, by the way. I did not have my antenna on. I picked up CBC, no antenna. That's pretty good. Except the game sucked. Tom, it's good to have Buffalo back in the playoffs. Definitely. I mean,
I have no will.
Due to happen.
Tom knows this. I have no will against the Sabres.
No, I don't hate the Sabres. Just I'm not going to wear a Sabres jersey. That's all.
I wear the goat head jersey. I really want for my collection. I love that the all black with the goat head, black and red. I love that jersey.
All right, so officially now, on this screen, we lost 4-2 loss. We outshot them 28-16, so that's a positive. I think if we get a little bit,
just gotta tighten it up early on. I mean, I think obviously, and honestly, I can't really fault Dobish tonight. Like one goal he should have had, but he was screened on the fourth one, and the first two were just defensive breakdowns. Yeah. And even if it's tire, like it's just bad. That's just bad luck.
Even if he's had a little bit of an off night, a little bit. I don't think he was as intense as against Tampa, but I mean, this kid bounces back the next day.
Yeah,
he rarely has two bad games.
There's no need to panic, nothing like that.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Win the second one. Go back to Montreal 1-1.
It's very likely this series will go 7 games. If that's the case, well, we're going to lose a few games, to get to game 7. So, yeah, I'm not worried here. Let's see how game 2 goes. I think very likely we can split there and get that game, and all good if that's the case.
Yeah,
all
good.
And again, like I said, I don't think they dominated us.
No, I wouldn't say that. I just think
it was worry about.
They just had a little bit better luck in the first period. Plus, I think as the game went on, it was very even.
Plus, I think the refs helped out a little bit. But yeah, if they had dominated us here all night and just dominate, they didn't do that at all. So I'm not worried for the next game. No. I think we have a really good chance to take that one.
Just bad luck.
Split.
Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah. Yep. Okay, so that game's going to be Friday, at 7. I will be down one tooth on Friday. I got a dentist appointment. By the way, for that, I've got things started for the dentures. So I'm going to be getting the dentures done this summer, so you won't have to see me looking stupid or looking like Bobby Clark back in the day. Yeah, so Friday at 7. What else? What else I got on this? Not much. Members tomorrow night. Members only live, 8 o'clock. I will do the review in the morning tomorrow. I apologize for the game 7. I didn't do a review. I just wasn't able to get it out. So I just didn't want to do it late since I couldn't get it the next day. I didn't do it. So I apologize for that, but I'll do one for this game tomorrow. And like I said, we'll do members only live at 8. And then we got Buffalo, Montreal, game 2 at 7 on Friday. And then we're back at it on Sunday. And on Saturday, going to do Saturday Hockey Talk. That's for everybody. And I'll also on Saturday be reviewing game 2. And that's what I got. That's it. I'm going to take off. It's been a long day for me. And I'll see all the members tomorrow. And if you want to get all that and become a member, hit that button that says join. That'll get you there. And I will be revamping the membership. If you are about to join, you want to join, and you'll look at what it says, where it says members only live, only for the second tier, that is changing. And the bottom tier is getting the members only live, and they're getting it right now, and that'll be in the bottom tier. Second tier will be getting something different, and it'll be dropping in price. And the third tier will drop in price, and I haven't figured that one out yet. But if you want to take the members and you want to get all the members' videos and the live streams, you can take the first tier, and you're going to get all that. All right, that's all I got for you, except one last thing to save my bacon because I forgot to do this, and that is this. The May promo at the store. Buy the Rick's Battery mug. and you get 10% off any or all of those 5 t-shirts there. So you can buy one, get 10%, buy all 5 and get 10%. And that's up to you. That's at the store address at the bottom of the screen, or that QR code. And you can also get this. Does it show better on here? No, not at all. It says, we beat Cooch without spending an extra $16 million. And there you go. Now, if you're looking and go, well, that's not Tampa's uniform. I can't use Tampa's logo or actual uniform. That Habs is sort of without the logo. It's sort of their colors. Funny story. I've got 3 sizes, and I think it's the biggest size got rejected from YouTube. They won't show it and sell it on here. They're the same mug. One got rejected. The other 2, no problem. You figure that one out, because I can't. But that's all available there. Check it out at the store. Thanks for doing that. I appreciate it. And we'll see you on Friday, and I'll see the members tomorrow. That's it. I'm going to stop talking now. Thanks for being here, everybody. Till next time, stay safe out there. Peace out, and have a good night. We'll get them next game. Go Habs, go. We're going to get them next game. Ciao, everybody. Have a great rest of the evening.